The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Players look ready. The umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest. Here we go. First ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a game started and hearing the sound of leather on willow.
A few moves made in the field.
Oh dear, played on. A hint of misfortune, and that is out.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Yep.
Well, there was a split second to decide which end to throw to. In the end, it was a poor choice. Very nice running there, nothing too fancy, just good solid running to get things started.
Catch! Yes!
Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard-pressed to stop it.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway. Inglis is new to the crease. They'll be keen to feel bat on ball early on.
Catch it! Yep.
Out!
Yeah!
Good catch.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Richardson, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Huge appeal. Munro, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the City end. Narine, the spinner, coming into the attack.
The new bowler into the attack.
Yes!
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs. Some adjustments to the field.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Straight to the fielder.
Yep.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off. Good work there on the boundary. A couple on offer here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Misjudged that and takes a hit on the body.
A little late on that, no run scored. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Yep.
Bowler is confident on this one. Hossain from the Cathedral end. What a delivery, beaten by sheer pace, rips it through right onto the stumps.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Loud shout. They're thinking long and hard on this one. It's close, but I think it's hitting.
Looking good so far, no issue with the bounce. Nothing wrong with the impact. Would it hit the wickets though? Marsh has to go, ends up being a waste of a review. A trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Yep.
That's a boundary save for sure. No pressure as they've found a gap.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Just strayed a little bit to the leg side, and that's been thrashed away through the onside.
Yeah.
Curran did very nicely out there on the boundary. There'll be one run here for them.
Got to the boundary, last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Hossain has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Couldn't get it through the field.
Catch it.
Yes. Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. A couple on offer here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yeah.
4 runs in fine style off the front foot.
It was just a little bit too full and it was beautifully timed.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. Hit that hard, nailed it.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and it raced to the boundary.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting.
Yeah.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Narain with the ball in hand again.
Yep.
Great catch. First ball of the over.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Big appeal. Bold, disturbs the furniture.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Edge, what a ball!
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yeah. No.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Hold on.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Well, that's the end of a great display of bowling. No score from it. Nicely putting pressure on the batters. The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle.
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder. Really good shot there.
Yes.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Yeah.
This should be close.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Yes.
The timing, unbelievable. Got the width they were after and nailed it to the boundary.
9 runs added in that over. The Scorchers are 6 for 40.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Narine from the Cathedral end.
Yeah.
No pressure as they've found a gap.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yeah.
Times it nicely.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach.
Yes.
Super shot that.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Some adjustments to the field.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yeah.
Oh my, that's racing away.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Are now 6 for 53.
13 runs added there. The Scorchers are 6 for 53.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Wait there.
Yes. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Good return, back from the deep. Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yeah. Go.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Misses everything.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yes.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. Content just to knock it around that over. 2 added to the total. The Scorchers are 6 for 55. Hossain back on now.
Akil Hussain into the attack.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Yeah.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
A few moves made in the field. It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball. A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Right on.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot ball.
Wait. Yes. No.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the City end.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. A bit of a change up in the field now.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Got right in behind it.
Yes.
Couldn't get it through the field. Thick edge. Beaten on the drive.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Deceived by the slower one.
Now this was a super delivery. Just took some pace off. It really threw the batter, and it's just missed the stumps on the way through.
Been some great bowling in this innings so far. Just need one more to really top it off. Udana, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the Cathedral end. Straight to the fielder. Doesn't beat the infield.
Yeah.
That's a boundary save for sure.
Yes. Yes.
Pick that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Udana will be disappointed with that delivery. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yeah. Ballers end.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting batters build any momentum. Curran from the city end.
Catch it!
Good bit of timing there.
Fielders there in the covers, but they put it right into the gap. That's a beautiful shot.
Pollard, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
A few moves made in the field. It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Beaten on the drive.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
And gone. Brilliant catch. Now then, was there a faint edge?
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Perth Scorchers.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Drives and misses everything.
Oh, yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
5 runs in that over. The Scorchers are 7 for 74. Misses everything.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Yes. Ballers.
No pressure as they've found a gap.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary. Seifert did very nicely out there on the boundary. A couple on offer here.
Catch it. Yes.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Yes.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yes.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Yes.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Good ball.
Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wise, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me.
Out! Simple catch, and the keeper makes no mistake. The wicketkeeper is up immediately for the catch. I don't know if it's caught anything, though.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
An inexpensive over ends and a wicket coming from it.
That's a great dive. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Yep.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keep pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
Huge edge! Finds the fielder with that shot.
That shot sees them getting their innings started.
Yes.
Finds the edge! Doesn't beat the infield.
Nicely ran, working the ball away into the gaps to find the easy single.
Yep.
Edge! What a ball!
Yep.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building.
Oh. Great bowling.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Good ball.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads. A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Great bowling.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Great bowling.
Gee, they're bowling well at the moment.
Into
They
the
complete
16th.
another very good over.
Pitches are now 9-48.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the cathedral end. Pollard from the cathedral end. The right armour is coming into the attack from the cathedral end.
Wait, yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Edge! Amazing delivery.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
Big edge! Doesn't beat the infield.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
This is everything.
Ball, ball.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Are now
Monroe has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Pollard comes back into the attack. The runs have slowed, and they're a good option to continue tying these batters down. Misjudged that and takes a hit on the body.
Just threw the shot too early.
No pressure as they've found a gap.
Well, that's an example of good running. Should always be on the lookout for runs in this format. No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Beaten on the drive.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
Catch it! Yes!
Nicely fielded on the boundary.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Yep.
That was a very foolish throw. No chance for run out, and it's just flown to the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yep.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep. Bowler! Yep.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting batters build any momentum. Pierre, the spinner, coming into the attack.
The left armour is coming into the attack.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. That total just means the bowlers have really got to be on their game. Feels a really below par score. The openers will be keen to knock off these runs quickly. Not a huge total to